Right. We're triple stacked. I got bottom bunk. It's quite messy down here. He called the shit poop. Hello, everybody.
What's up, people?
Real quick, let me zoom through this. Josh, Paul, Ground Fog.
Hey.
Henry
G.
Yeto Bandito, Zach Stuff.
Hello, Zachary.
Hello, Blake. Paul Mills.
Lucky.
Theodore Carrington. I don't know why I said a name like that, but it's too late. Take it back. Neil. How you doing, Neil? Mark Pox. Ron.
Hey, it's your scissor sister.
What up?
Shut up. You bunch of... Hello, Lungbone. Tactical Terry, Kyle.
Coil. Hola.
I gotta say, you're pretty knowledgeable. It pains me to say that, but the truth is the truth.
Why does it pain you to say that?
Because I want to insult him every second I'm awake.
So do it.
Hey, you fucking idiot. You know a lot of stuff.
Zach, thank you. Where's my goat?
Ooh, wee.
I don't know. There he is. Thank you, Mr. Zach. Thank you. Who got it? Marcos Gamma.
Todd Word.
Joe Isabella. How you doing,
Todd
Joe?
Word got it.
Kathleen. Good evening, ma'am.
Hey.
Hello, Kathleen.
Oh, yeah, you're an hour even further out.
Yeah, there's that. I forgot this time of year we have to switch back to going an hour later.
Well, hello and good night, Donnie. Scott, what's going on? How you doing? Addicted to Blades 2?
Yo.
Addicted to Blades 1. Probably out there with Carl. And that's what. Uh-oh. Oh. Kyle is a good dude, though. Let's get some. Got this song. It's called Science Montage. I don't know. I have a few things to show. First, since everyone's here, I bought this out of spite, but I love it. Look at that lightning ammo.
2019 called and said it wanted its anodization back.
2019, I love it. So I pre-ordered the tipper, and I was going to get the brown one, but then everyone's like, that lightning ammo's ugly. Yeah, this. So I was like, okay, bye. By the way, it said it was a pre-order, so it said it was going to ship on the 15th, but I mean, it came today.
So you had to order it before you ordered it?
I don't know. Like, here, I'll show you the website. So I have it up. So I believe it was Wednesday I ordered it. See, it says pre-order.
Where did
it
ship from? You ordered it Wednesday?
It got here quick.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it says estimated shipping March 15th. It came from California.
Oh, okay.
But it said estimated shipping is tomorrow, but I mean, it came today.
Sweet.
But I think they have a warehouse in
tomorrow.
I think it was Los Angeles. But this is the one I was gonna get. I like that one. But I do like the Anno, and I like the Damascus blade. So
Joe.
Gold plated, baby.
So, Joe, Jizzy, that was a hilarious picture you sent me earlier. Also,
channel.
Joe, I meant to say it in my message back from you. It's one of the you never know what to expect from people, looks wise. When we see you, we talk to you all the time, but we don't see it, right? And you start to form what you think they might look like in your head, and you're the first one that actually I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I kind of pictured Joe to look like.
I never pictured what Joe looked like.
Like Kyle. I think Kyle I don't know why. I think Kyle looks like my, I guess, cousin-in-law's husband, Dan, because they're similar in personality and they both like golf. So I just think Kyle looks like Dan. Hey, what up, Brendan?
Is Brendan
here?
Brendan's here.
Hello, Brendan.
Hey, Yido. What up, Yido?
And hey, nobody's back. What's up, dude?
Dude, I sent the audio file of the Sharif theme song to my dad, and he was like, I can't understand a word of the first part, but the second part is really funny.
Josephus, I've been thinking about you for a while. You were here and then disappeared. How you doing? How you doing?
I didn't get a chance to hype it up, but we definitely have a...
Thank you, Jay.
Another debut.
What?
Off of the upcoming Lungbone album that we can play tonight.
The LP is getting another drop tonight?
Real quick, Paul, if you use Bees 10 on the concept site, it takes $20 off, and it's no tax, and apparently the shipping is super fast, and the shipping is free.
Doesn't BEDC have a...
Oh, does he? I don't know.
Good night, Cheeto. See you when you wake
Cheeto,
up.
is he out?
He chose sleep.
Yeah.
What's up, Pedro?
Understandably so. Understandably so.
Josephus, if you have a link for this, could you put the link down? But for real, guys, Scott Stills is an awesome dude. His custom tipper is awesome. Stevie's got 2 right now. An XXL is in his hands. But this production one is freaking sweet.
Yeah,
and you don't have to get Lightning Anno if you don't want.
I definitely want to spend some time with one of those.
Oh, this thing's cool.
Dude, speaking of
yeah. I was gonna say the cool thing about Concept, I guess, is like the base model and their fancy Damascus model is only $2 apart.
It must be some serious Damascus.
It's the best Damascus. It's the same Damascus that's on the Fenrir.
It's, I'm sure, the same Damascus that's on the Siphon as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, Kresk, you get it? Yeah. You got the bronze. That's the one I was gonna get.
I love it, though. I absolutely love it. I love seeing tippers out in the wild.
Heck yeah.
I've been waiting for it. I wanted the Siphon, but I like the look of the tipper more, so I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, dude.
Josephus, I saw your link while I was looking for your show. Or your comment. The handle is thin, but it works because it's contoured. It's comfortable. My only complaint so far is the pocket clip.
What don't you like about the pocket clip?
It's not that I don't like it. It's just that I don't like it.
Did you notice that it mimics the blade?
Yes, I like that part. It looks like the blade, but it's sharp. They didn't really. They should have rounded it a little bit, so you feel it in your hand.
You know, I said that in when I did my comparison video between the Oi Batman into my when I did my comparison between the two, I did point that out.
Yeah. Oh, Zach, 200 pennies.
Zachary.
Thank you, Zach. 2 goats. You barbecued your Clydesdale? Did you use a Sweet Baby Ray's?
Barbecued your Clydesdale? How do you do that?
Craig, Soylent Green is people. Steve Clare, I need to ask you a question later.
I have a question right now. Can I have one?
Yeah.
Can I have one?
Oh, was that this weekend? Did you just drive over there, Steve? That was fresh.
TKE, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
I like Stevie's visual of the briefcase handcuffed to his wrist.
I wasn't sure. You guys, we don't have to tell it now, but you guys don't know the story behind it, do you?
No. I just know that he was like making a trip out someplace to pick something up.
You know.
But I don't know the full story.
Is Pendleton close to Zach stuff?
I mean, it's down there. Yeesh, I'm having a bad beard night.
Did you ruin it? Toyota!
Yo!
Sweet Baby Ray's is delicious, so... And I use the sugar-free stuff, so there is no corn syrup.
But Sweet Baby Ray's just tastes literally sweet. That's all I taste. I don't taste anything else.
What's your favorite barbecue sauce, then?
I'm actually... I'm not a big fan of like a red, any type of red sauces. I'm more of a Carolina Gold fan.
See, Vince was talking about that, but I've never tried it, so I don't know what that is.
Yeah, me
it's a mustard base.
I touched it to my butthole. Wait, what?
Instead of like molasses and ketchup base with like what a Sweet Baby Ray's would be, or like a Kansas City type barbecue or Memphis type barbecue, you're just basically replacing that with like a mustard.
Okay, so, my attention now.
So I mean, a basic version of it is literally whatever kind of mustard, apple cider vinegar, and red pepper flake. That's like a base.
All of that.
Mix a little mayo in there, even, and I know people are like, "Oh," but then you do it, and you're like, "Oh my gosh!" What up, Scotch?
Mustard is way better than ketchup, so I need to get some of this Carolina Gold. What's up, Timber?
You can make it really easy.
I could, but
yeah, you don't look like you cook very well. So.
I was gonna send you a picture saying this probably looks how it looks like I cook, but it was delicious. I made homemade zuppa toscana again. The rodeo, concert, prison, and real cowboys. Walk around with revolvers. Nice. Yippee-ki-yay. I have a theme theme for tonight. I want to hear, because we all live across the country, what is your state's or area's urban legend? I know Stevie's got like the Bigfoots. Big feets?
Oh no.
Big feeties? You're in California, so yours is probably El Chupacabra.
Yeah, but if you like NorCal and SoCal and even
Open
Central Valley are all completely different.
DB Cooper. That's been solved
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
been
how convenient.
I'm gonna let Marcos Gamma and Mark Parks
There you go.
answer the question for my area.
It is Mexico. Okay, well, when I lived in San Diego, it was still El Chupacabra. And I remember when I moved there, they were telling me, close your windows at night because El Chupacabra will suck your goats. And I was like, well, I'm in an apartment. I ain't got no goats.
You know, the first reported UFO sighting was up here also.
See, Ruggaroo Swamp Monster. I've never even heard of that one. And you had, that's right, the first UFO sighting?
Over Mount Rainier.
I'm trying to think about, like, honestly, like when I was growing up in Detroit, there was no boogeyman. It was just a boy getting into like a gang shootout.
What's the boogeyman?
That was literally like our urban legend. Was just like, don't get abducted, like going and trying to buy weed and get held in a crack house for like however long.
No, I got to keep that up there.
Haunted church.
Shut up, goat, or I'm gonna come out there and stick my stick up your smelly goat ass. Wise guy. No,
You should get that.
best part of that. You button hooked me. I didn't know you were going to button hook me.
Oh, Madiaco, the Lake Erie Monster. I think I heard of that one.
Yeah.
You button hooked me. The Ragu Festival.
Nebraska's Donnie Bliss. He invented the zoo.
Oh, there was one in LA that I heard about, that there were like persistent orb UFO sightings over like a certain hotel at like a certain time of year or something like that. And so much so that it had like people coming out and regularly like bringing telescopes and shit, and would be like broad daylight kind of thing.
See, that's cool. That's what I was going to say. We had the Phoenix Lights, and then we also have the Lost Dutchman, you know, his treasure up in the old superstitions. The Bunny Man Bridge. See, what's that? What's up, Cody?
In Pasadena, where I lived for a while, there was the self-deletion bridge, and supposedly you would see ghosts on it like certain times at night. But I never saw it. But the bridge was creepy though. It was very creepy.
Really?
Yeah. Gave you a really weird vibe when you drove across it at night.
TK's doing a 4K giveaway tomorrow, and there's a Said Stevie pocket clip up in there.
Nice.
You devalue my likeness so much, you're just going to give it away? Thanks.
Oh, dang, Marcos, that's creepy. The second one is creepy. I don't know about the first.
That's cool though, TK.
Lady of the Palm and the underpass where you drive certain speeds late at night. You got bloody hands on your windshield. Ooh. Sharif, hop in the car real quick. Go find this pass.
If I have to drive below 80 miles per hour, it's not going to happen. So
this speed was 69. Timberlake Road. Indians unalived a bride and she haunts the area. There are YouTube videos on it.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
You want this sandwich? It's 2 slices of bread. You take a hard-boiled egg. You just cut it. You put it in there. Done. Mwah. The French are jealous. Oh, I do know about the Dutch oven.
I'm trying to think, like, what other places. So I lived in Detroit. I lived in Harper Woods. I lived in Grosse Pointe. I lived in Angola, Indiana.
Troy, do you live very far from the Halloween capital of the United States?
I've heard of Mothman.
Yeah.
See, I've also heard a lot of creepy stuff happens down there in Appalachia.
Yeah.
Appalachia has, if you guys ever watch the Lore Lodge or listen to the Lore Lodge podcasts and stuff, they got crazy shit going on in Appalachia, man.
Yeah.
That seems scary down there.
Ooh, have you guys ever Google on YouTube search robot grandma? That wasn't in Appalachia though. You know who it's got a lot of crazy shit is Patina here. His neck of the woods. I'm drawing a blank here. It's a mountain range that Tina's always up in. It's not the Andes. The Sierra Vistas.
Ooh, yeah, a lot of stuff happens around there, I've heard. The Testy Festy? I wonder.
Oh, there's one in Washington, Stevie, the Enum Claw horse case.
Mr. Hands? That really happened though. Yeah, Google search Mr. Hands for if you really want to see some horrible shit.
I think you had me do this once, Mr. Hands.
Mr. Hands.
Sex case, yeah.
It was apparently legal at the time.
No. Well, there were no laws against it.
Yeah, that's what it's saying. As blank was legal in Washington state at the time, he was instead convicted of trespassing.
Yes.
Like, what the hell?
But, I mean, the dude died from a perforated colon.
Well, you take 3 feet of penis.
Oh, my God.
Somebody clip that. You take 3 feet of penis. You take 3 feet of penis.
That's so gross, though.
Yeah, so it's not that technically it was legal, but Washington didn't know that they had to have a law on the books.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It was like a Boeing engineer.
Yeah.
But that's not lore. Like that legit freaking.
Ooh. Ooh.
Dang.
3 feet long, my friend. Me and Stevie and Nuz and Cuball kind of stumbled on. It's starting to form an urban legend in my head, but we went through that fake town.
Oh, dude. In New Mexico.
Yes.
On our way to Roswell. It's not that it was creepy by any means. The town was just vacant.
The lights were on. There were
like
cars.
We didn't stop anywhere, but like every single place that the gas stations, the grocery stores, there were 0 cars. There were 0 cars in people's driveways.
Well, yeah, you're right. There were no cars.
No, there was no other cars, man.
That's right.
I don't remember. We didn't stop. We just drove straight through. But like, remember we even drove past like the strip club. They had like a rinky-dink little strip club, and like, what is so that would have been on our way from Oklahoma to Roswell.
That was before Roswell.
It was Yeah. That was on our way to Roswell.
So creepy. But it wasn't like run
No.
down.
No, it was like just a normal small town.
I remember the little
no one
store
there.
with the lights on inside and everything.
Yeah.
Like, it seemed like everything was there. It was open. But yeah, Stevie's right. There were no cars.
No, we didn't pass. There was no
And
traffic that we passed.
That's weird, creepy.
What a horror movie!
That's right. The Zodiac Killer. Yeah.
All right.
And then the DB Cooper, they said they found the person. All the evidence was at this one house.
That seems
Horror movie.
convenient.
They had a parachute. They had some of the cash. There was an ID that matched that drawing.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I'm not buying it.
Stevie wants to believe until there's proof, and then he doesn't believe, but he wants to believe.
No, I mean literally. That's my mantra is I want to believe.
Is there really like a town on fire? Is it the mines? They just can't put it out?
Ugh. That movie creeped me out so much when I was young.
What did Stevie put?
That's the Lore Lodge Robot Grandma episode.
All right, I have that.
The Lore Lodge is probably my favorite channel on YouTube. The Missing Enigma would be a close second.
What's this in reference to?
Do you get into all of like the cryptid stuff, Stevie?
I don't know what that means, so I don't think so.
Cryptids are like
Wendigo.
like creatures like the Wendigo.
Bigfoot is a cryptid.
Yeah, Bigfoot's a cryptid.
Well, I've never heard that term before. Really?
Yeah, I heard it from the comic book men. That's the first time I ever heard it.
No,
That's a
I've
zoological
never.
term. They're called cryptids. Skinwalkers.
I mean,
Yeah.
look, I was introduced all that stuff through the X-Files. You know, the Jersey Monster,
Yeah,
you know, all sorts of stuff like that. But I've just never. That's weird. I've never actually. I mean, maybe I have. I just not familiar with the term. I mean, yeah, I want to think all that shit is real. I don't. You know what though? I don't really get into a lot of that.
yeah,
Here's what turns me off about it is most of the people reporting the stuff are batshit crazy people.
yeah,
Evil-E.
exactly.
Yeah, what up, Evil E?
Yeah,
Even when you get into like Bigfoot, you know, like you want to believe it, and then you realize that they're just they're
You're
freaking
so-
weird. What up, Marceau? Marceau, did I show you that? I think we did. But check it. I know it sits a little proud, but it don't bother me none. The micro click fits the tool hole pattern for a McNeese.
One Moon. What's up, buddy?
Yo, what up, One Moon?
So, Stevie, let's say you're out to doing a rambling in the woods, and you legitimately stumbled on a Bigfoot. What is your game plan?
Can you game plan for that?
Like, you try to plan for any scenario. What do you think you would do? Some people would be like,
Hey,
"Hey,
man.
I was
Hey, what's
about
up?
to
I'd be like, stop, mate.
what are you doing to me?"
say.
I think certain cryptids would.
I don't
require
I don't
different-
know. I think I would definitely I'm willing to bet, knowing myself, if I legitimately saw one, I would probably immediately start shitting my pants.
Yeah.
And then I mean, I don't I don't want to draw down on fucking Bigfoot, but I mean, look, if Bigfoot's cool, I mean, there's so many. Yeah, Todd, right? I think that's what everyone would be like. If I did, no. You're gonna shit yourself first.
I was gonna say anybody who doesn't answer that is lying to themselves.
You're not gonna just farted, but you will also shitted.
Yeah.
And
First.
yes.
Oh, that's a good question.
I would think that they could be both. Yes, Narchar. That's you learned that from
Agreed, Scott.
Harry and the Hendersons.
Ooh, you did? Let me find it. Sorry, Kyle. Ooh, right there. Red Rocket type of ordeal.
Kyle, thanks for Maddie. Go back and read my Sasquatch poem.
It's important. Go back.
My bet is going to be Red Rocket.
That reminds me of the question. Do you think Chewie, if he were to shave, would he have just the two nipples or like dogs? Just a row of nipples?
I've never once thought of that until now.
Because they're like a dog type.
I have a reason why I would say I think it's only two. Because if you had multiples up and down your torso and you were a fighter the way Chewie's a fighter, that would hurt. Your nipples would be getting creased in every freaking fight. It'd be the easiest way to take you down, too. You know, you're like, shing, shing, shing.
Yeah, I don't think Chewie would rock the bandolier if he had all them nips.
Sharif's tactic against Chewie just slices nips off.
Well, he's avoiding the answers. Yes. It gives you a Buffalo Bill bone.
The thing, though, is if someone would stumble on a Bigfoot if he were real, you can't just run and hide. No one would ever believe you. So someone has to, at some point, like, be brave, bust out the camera, take real good footage. Are you that man, Stevie? Chances are you're probably already filming anyway.
I was going to say, I think Stevie would if he had the camera out already. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, I freak out if I were to see a bear. What makes me think that I wouldn't be 10 times more scared of Sasquatch?
Well, I think Sasquatch is the mystery. Like, you meet a bear, it's either going to attack you or leave you alone. Bigfoot, it could have some intelligence. You might be able to reason with it. You can't reason with a bear. Yeah. Just a really blurry looking in person.
Yeah. Shout out to Mitch Hedberg.
Or maybe it's like that movie, Jim Carrey's first movie, you shave him and he's just a person under there. Earth Girls Are Easy.
Jim Carrey's first movie was Once Bitten.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Maybe it was Jeff Goldblum's first movie.
That was not Jeff Goldblum's first movie.
Shut up.
Stop knowing stuff.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
You're more likely to come across a bear. Yeah,
What up, Demonock?
sure.
What up, Brian?
B. What up?
Oh, I bit a guy's nipple off once. Nothing is fair in a fight. Still mad at that. Brian, you're in North Kakalaki or whatever Stevie says. What is your urban legend?
I mean, that's Sasquatch country as well.
I think it's also Mothman territory. Although Mothman is like Virginian stuff as well. But I think it overlaps a little bit.
I always thought Mothman was like rural New York for some reason.
I know. He will not let anything slide. Nothing gets past Stevie.
I don't think Jeff Goldblum was an Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That was Donald Sutherland.
I liked Earth Girls Are Easy.
I thought that was a line from Cool as Ice. No, that's the Ditch That Zero and Get With a Hero.
Illuminati.
What a blue.
With a name like Illuminati. What's your urban legend? You're down there in Tejas.
The Fly.
Yeah, does Texas have urban legends?
I'm sure it does.
Dude, I'd be really curious to, like, what are urban legends considered in Florida? There's enough wild shit that goes on down there without urban legends.
You know, one of the urban legends about in Texas is, does the Alamo have a basement?
What is La Lorna? That sounds really familiar. And I'm not even going to try to say that other word.
La Cusa.
La Chusa? Is Chupacabra also Texas? My favorite cryptid is Brian Edmondson.
What up, Yako?
Patina's family is Texas.
From the Rio Grande.
Ooh, okay. I miss the old days of History Channel. I'd watch a lot of stuff on World War II, ancient aliens, urban legend stuff.
The Alamo doesn't have a basement.
Frig, that'd be scary. Chupacabra's Texas too.
What's the Piazza bird, Paul Mills?
He's proud of it.
Yeah, never heard of it.
I need to Google that. Whoops.
Patina's not here, is he?
Not yet.
Is she?
No.
Creature from Native American. It's the Thunderbird?
Oh, yes. Zach, the Crater Lake. Man, I haven't been to Crater Lake since I was in the Cub Scouts, Zach. I've been wanting to get back down there for so long. There's also, man, there's more. That channel I was talking about, Lore Lodge, they have a story on a dude that disappeared in Crater Lake National Park.
What's up with a lot of bridges being haunted?
Man, because people always feel like they're good places to, go for a solo diving expedition.
But sometimes, like, the bridges, like 20 feet high, you would easily survive that fall.
Yeah. No, I have no understanding why.
I remember that show. They showed like cities overgrown and deer running down the streets. What a wind! Hello.
This is another good one.
It's just a responsible, sober guy that occasionally helps people out with really tiny chores. They're afraid of that man. Oak World. Oh, that's okay. Stuffed lesion magnets.
You know, Cops.
That's true.
That's what Cops has. Cops has his bridge that he always goes out to.
Yeah, Cops is, and he puts that little Furby on there.
Yeah.
But I've watched his little investigations, and I have seen like weird things go down.
I tried watching some Cops. He was featured on another lady's podcast. It's an interesting crowd of people.
Those paranormal types are very interesting.
You got some. Isn't Katie's cousins? Don't they have a channel that they investigate?
They do. Ron Crow, you're doing it? Tomorrow's your big one? What time tomorrow?
Nice. Good for you, Ron Crow.
Nice.
Yeah. Put the link and everything down, buddy. And that they did, yes. You know, in Jerome, that's where Arizona's most haunted hotel is. And I've told them, we've stayed there, nothing happened. No noises. I went through the halls taking pictures, like even with the flash on. And then they have this like book in the lobby with ghost pictures, and you can flip through it. And most of it's like, look at the orbs, but obviously it's just dust.
I love the photos of orbs. They're like, look, it's evidence. And it's like, no, it's just dust, like going off of the flash. Like, chill out.
The Green Lady. Connecticut has one too, huh? They used to hang people off a local bridge here. What? Bunch of Satan worshippers would hang out?
Uh-huh.
Emma typed this like it was from experience. Oh, Demonauts going to bed?
Yep.
Good night, buddy. I hope you find your sleep.
Deuces Damon.
Loot! How you doing, Loot?
Hey, what up?
Hello, Mr. Tentex.
Sure. Some creepy vibes. Now, I don't believe in ghosts, but I have had some weird things happen that I still can't explain. But I want cops one day. I want to ask them questions.
I had one friend in high school who claimed, and she was very she was a very honest and like direct type. She never was the type to exaggerate or story tell. But and I never forgot about it, but she told me that her family had a house where like an elderly family member had passed. And from that day on, there was always really wild shit happening in the house. Like, she'd be laying in bed at night and the lights would start flickering on and off, and then they would suddenly stop. And then the window blinds would all like roll up, and then nothing else for the whole night. Or she'd like her parents in the parents like room that they slept in, there was a rocking chair. It would just go from being completely still to suddenly start rocking, like nonstop.
Oh, the Cinnamons has some cool shit.
And I don't know to this day if I believe her, but she's the only person that has ever told me that she's ever legitimately seen or experienced things.
My mom has a ranch in Texas, and when I go there, I would say that house is haunted. It's like there's been times I see things go through the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
But where her house is, she has a house and then it's like 5 acres of nothing in all directions. And you'd see stuff go out there, and it's fenced in. And then, like, we would see shadows of people go across the room, even though the lights are not, like, shining in that direction, or no one's walking, everyone's sitting. It's really weird. I can't explain it.
So here's one of the weird thing that's, I don't know if it's ghosts, I don't know, but so the house that I grew up in Philadelphia, I lived there from the time I was 3 to 6. 3-story house, old colonial house, old township of Swarthmore, South Philly. The house was built in like the 1800s. I lived there in the early 80s. The house scared me as a kid. Absolutely scared me as a kid. And I slept all the way on the top floor. I was down the hallway from everybody else, and it was freaky. When I was, I don't know, teenager-ish, I started having these dreams about me dreaming as a kid in that house. It's hard to explain, but literally in my dream, I was little Stevie in my bedroom dreaming. So also at the opposite end was the attic, and it had a full length walkthrough stand-up attic over the entire length of the house. And it was old, just sheet or like plywood over the rafters type attic. Always got really hot up there. But there was like a pane window, a window pane up there. Window pane, that's not the right word. Stained glass window, like type thing. And in these dreams, I had a reoccurring. It was like 3 or 4 times in a row. Every time I'd walk into the attic and I would see my grandma standing facing the window with her back to me. And I'd be like, "Grandma, what are you doing?" And Grandma would turn around and she wouldn't have a face. It freaked me the fuck out. And I said it to my grandpa. My grandparents were both diehard Catholics, very, 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 conservative, religious folks. I told my grandpa about that, and he's like, "I don't know how you could be telling me this." He said, "I used to have that dream when I lived in that house. I've not told people about that. So you're telling me that you're having a dream about you dreaming as a kid in that house, and you're basically describing the reoccurring dream that I had when I lived in that house."
Huh.
So what's that?
Yeah.
My grandpa's not the type that, again, very religious, very conservative, doesn't, buy the book type dude. And he was like, "What the hell?" Don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, the house he's like, "I never felt comfortable in the house. There's always something weird about that house."
Yeah, and I don't know. Like, the study of, what was it? Like, it wasn't ECT. I can't remember what it is, but there's a medical examination for the brain, right? And it came about because this doctor and his wife, they lived in New York, but then or on the West Coast, it doesn't matter. But let's say they lived in New York. He had to go to California to do some sort of like lecture or some sort of business transaction there. One day she woke up suddenly in a panic because she had a vision that he was about to be hit by a car, like crossing the road, right? So she frantically like reached out and called him and was like, hey, you know, be careful. You know, I just had this vision you were going to be hit by a car. And the guy said to her, how did you know? That literally just happened to me. And so he was a doctor, and he began developing this like brain analysis technique that's still used to this day because of that event. And they were trying to explain like why, you know. Hey, what up, Katie?
See, that stuff. I don't have answers for that. And then One Moon, that sounds crazy.
He's literally not paying any attention.
I said I waved.
Oh.
Sharif was talking, though. Hello, Carrie.
Crazy weather you're having there, Kate.
It's on fire.
Yeah.
Mad Hatter, hello.
Yo, what up, Mad Hatter? Yeah, that always tripped me out about that dream that me and my grandfather shared. And the last thing I'll say about ghosts is, so throughout my life, I've always had weird, reoccurring type dreams. A lot of them. And one reoccurring dream that I have had over the years is ever since one of my very good friends' father, who was kind of sort of like not really a second father, but very close growing up. When he passed away, I've had several dreams where Paul visits me in my dreams, and I'm like, Paul, what are you doing? You died. You're like, yeah, but I'm still checking in on you. Like, says that in the dream, right?
Yeah.
I wake up and it's very real. Again, about my grandfather. It was actually tomorrow is the 4 year since my grandfather passed away. The 15th. I'll be going to his gravesite tomorrow. But about a year after he passed away, I was woken up one night after falling asleep by Stacy and Zoe going, "What's going on? What's going on?" And I'm like all of a sudden freaking out, and I'm yelling. Like, I woke up yelling. And I was yelling, "Don't go, don't go," because I was having a dream where my grandfather showed up, and he was in this room sitting in his chair, and I started talking, and I was like, "It's so awesome to be able to have one last conversation with you, Grandpa." And I don't remember what we were talking about, but he's like, "All right, it was good seeing you as well, and now I gotta go." And he slowly starts in my dream. He starts fading away, and I'm like, "Don't go, Grandpa, don't go."
Yeah, that's wild, man.
And yeah, it was. I was so emotional in my dream, like I started yelling, "Don't go, don't go," while I was sleeping, and it woke Zoe and Stacy up. You know, it was like literally like middle of the night shit.
Dang.
I think dreams are pretty powerful. And not to get religious for a second, but in the Bible, a lot of these visions and things happen during dreams. I think dream state definitely there's something different about it.
I've had a reoccurring dream where I'm in the same house that I apparently have designed. And I can literally draw the blueprints for this house. Like, I know it in and out. And I've added additions and stuff like that to it in the dreams, you know? But what you mentioned earlier, Stevie, also really resonated with me. When I dream, I don't see faces, ever. What I get is more an essence of who the person is.
Yes. Yes.
You know, which always kind of creeps me out a little bit. Like, but I did have one really wild dream where I spoke and had full conversations in Spanish, even though I am not anywhere remotely near fluent in Spanish. I don't know if anybody's had foreign language dreams.
I have not.
But it's strange. Like, I think the like really interesting stuff goes on with your brain when you're asleep. You tap into things that we just can't explain sometimes.
You have to have a soul to have dreams, Kyle.
Kyle, I don't usually either, but when I do, they're intense. And a lot of my dreams,
like you're outdoors, like camping.
No, more like I'm involved in some sort of violence.
In a tent?
Yes. Trying to punch my way out of a wet tent.
You said intense.
I heard an online, rumor, of course. If you were to chug like a ton of apple juice before you sleep, supposedly you would have really vivid lucid dreams.
I think it's vitamin B or
Correct
D.
me. I read what I read, Sharif.
There's nothing but sugar in apple juice, though.
No, like when I was in school, the illustration students used to do exactly what you're talking about, Maddie. But they figured out which vitamin it was, and they would literally basically overdose on that vitamin every night. And when they would wake up, they would draw what they saw in their dreams.
I can't remember anything I dreamed about 3 seconds after waking up.
Yeah, same.
Katie, give me a heads up if you dream of me.
I could dream about you.
Matt, I had the dream. I think this is one of the articles. Your dreams on apple juice.
Yeah.
You know, that's a thing. Apple juice is just sugar water, though.
This guy was studying it. He said, night 1, disappointing. Night 2, definitely vivid. Very weird / unsettling. Night 3, nothing. It goes on. But yeah, like I guess what Sharif was saying, maybe there's something in it.
Yeah, it's one of the vitamins that you're consuming.
But yeah, drinking.
There's no vitamin. I mean, it's like some treetop apple juice.
I don't know.
And
I don't know. That's just I never tried it, but I read about it. Sever7, hello.
do you guys remember what your first nightmare was? Because I still remember it to this day.
I've had many terrible nightmares.
No, like your first one as a child. Like your very, very first one.
No.
Mine was, the really big, long, like garment shears. I had a dream that I was being chased through the forest by like a basically an animated version of those shears. I was very young. I was like maybe 3-4 years old. And this thing was literally trying to like chase after me and like bend over and cut me in half. And it was so powerful, it would literally cut through full trees. And I just remember waking up, freaking out, like the most terrified I think I've ever been in my life, actually, because it was so vivid and real to me at the time. But I was like I said, 3 or 4,
Dang.
I think my first real nightmare was of the West Virginian vampire.
Mm.
What's it called?
Burnt relic. I'd be afraid
Knives
of
Baratu.
Knives Baratu.
There it is.
Discord, who is Hugh Jasshole? But if reality is where you get cut in half, I'm definitely staying asleep.
Yeah, seriously.
I always had weird dreams growing up. But
I mean, dreams are
nightmare.
Do you guys know Pete Holmes, comedian?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard his joke about try explaining dreams to an alien?
Yeah.
Every night, my body's just like, shut it down. And then I play movies in my head. And then my brain plays movies, my own personal movies in my head, where I'm the star of the show.
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't make any sense.
Oh, here's a weird one for you guys.
You think so, Anita? Huge asshole. Huge asshole. Okay, I see what you're saying. It's almost like, oh yeah, man, I can't switch back and forth.
Between what?
Well, you don't have the. You gotta upload all the shit to your profile.
I'm working on it. Some of the stuff you have, not me.
Why not just keep it on the one?
I thought you wanted me to split it up.
Never said that.
Fine, let's just go to Stevie's. There, now we're on yours.
Well, now it's. I'd rather be back on yours.
Too bad, now we're on yours.
The one of the weird dreams I had was 2 years before I went to my first college. I dreamt of floating through the hallways of the second dorm that I moved into while I was going to that school. It was in a completely different state. I had never heard of the school, and I didn't realize that I was dreaming of that dormitory until I moved into that dormitory like 2 years later after that dream.
What up, Brian? All right, here's something for you guys to chew on. It's gonna take a minute.
Sharif, do you need a man pawn?
This is literally gonna take a minute, but without further ado, I talked about it earlier. There's a ram it in hard. All right.
My favorite name.
Without further ado, another Lungbone produced track.
Oh.
This is the debut of
Sharif's in the house when I'm so prime. Half Egyptian, half Greek, and a whole lot of time. He's cutting up the game, pinning us with a tactical tent. If you don't fucking like it, you can fuck off and get bent. Crying fuck bitches with every single strike. Knives so clean, they make your heart rate spike. There's no need to run and no need to hide. Just put your hands up and drop your worthless pride.
He's got the Nile in his blood, and the Aegean at his core, cruising his supermajora, dunking on the poor. From Cairo to Athens, design skills unlock. Sharif's the architect of the night game block.
Yeah. That's a dope. I love the way it builds up.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Freaking love it.
You're the TF.
Dean, how you doing, Dean?
Yeah. Oh man.
Dude, I wish Instagram had that feature like MySpace did back in the day where you would go to somebody's page and it would autoplay music.
Yeah.
Because that track would be the dedicated
Good night,
song
Katie.
on my Instagram page.
That means Katie was dozing.
Katie, you got to be careful. Didn't you just replace your broken phone?
We put a screen cover on it.
Yeah, but then didn't she break her phone at Blade Show?
Yes, I believe so. Yes. Good night.
Oh, nighty night, Kate.
I do have another 2 things to debut.
Tooth?
Two
Two things?
I believe it's Tooth Hurty.
Hi.
Ooh,
Nice.
giddy eye.
They look good back to back.
Yeah, is it a black wash or is it like a DVD DLC?
No, these look blackwash.
Like the Orlock was?
Yeah.
Yeah, Concept and Tenable does that really good. I think I like that with the blacked out hardware.
Yeah.
See, I thought so. So when I was opening it, the micarta has black, but yours was silver.
No, it's a silver, I guess you could call it. But
Mine's blackwash.
This is a stone washed.
I thought the micarta ones were like that.
Well, no, there is going to be those 3 variants the whole time.
Oh, this one was my favorite.
That's the first one that he showed off.
Yeah.
When he got his 2 prototypes, he showed off the teal one first, and then he said that there would be a black wash micarta version.
Yeah, that teal one does it for me. I got to be honest.
It's like I like the way the micarta feels, but the teal, they polished the G10 so it feels good.
I was just telling Bettina, I'm such a sucker for polished G10, man. I think it's highly underrated.
Shout out to Lungbone and Dead Sober Designs, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I've never been able to control my dreams. Like those ones where you're falling and then I've had those.
Chris D'Elia does a funny joke about that. When you doze off and you're like, ah!
Yes, who was that? One moon. Cheeto had a homie hook it up, and I said if one of these is there,
from Blade Show, right?
Yeah, from Blade Show, Texas. I said if one of these is there, get it for me, like especially this one. And then they did it for me. They got both of them. They sent it to me, but this one's actually Cheetos. Tell her sorry. I didn't know she wanted it. But at the same time, I also wanted it. Yeah, but this is Lungbone right here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they're just a one shape kind of dude.
Yep.
Oh, and
they're the Oneaters of Knife World.
If you guys aren't following Cole and Dead Sober Design, he tosses up a lot of his designs.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
And he's got a good mix of, I don't say funky to be like insulting or anything. Not that he would take it that way anyway. But then he's also got some more traditional type designs that he does also that are just really clean. Like it's a little bit of a departure from him. I don't know if he put it up yet, but the one that he showed us earlier this week, that the crossbar lock one,
yeah,
like that is it's again, I don't know if he put that one up, but As
Yeah.
much as I like the funky, I'm like, oh, that is just straight, clean. Like, Cole's got a really good eye for design, man.
Yes, he does.
Todd, it still has, like, if you rub it, get it warm with your thumb skin, it grips. But I mean, I'm not really seeing the need to like really grip this knife. You're not going to be hard working with this.
Yeah.
This is like this is a perfect sandwich knife. Cut a Twinkie down the middle. You could put a hot dog into it and have a weenie
I
Twinkie.
cut meat with it all night. When we were at Blade Show, when we went to the Churrascaria, this was my steak knife.
You got the Orlock though, right, Brian? So I mean, you lucked out there. Yeah, it is.
Oh, you got an Orlock?
I believe he's the one that got the Orlock.
Nice.
Oh, stop. Yeah, deer camping knife. See, there you go.
Yeah, what up, Chin?
But if I'm not mistaken from what Cole said, there's going to be some changes because this one doesn't have the changes. But like this part, how it's kind of right in the hole, I think he said it's going to move one direction, not like the band. And then this, I'll put it up here, is going to be up so it looks more full. It makes the blade to handle ratio look better. Just that little bit. Like Sharif says, millimeters matter.
Oh, yeah.
And that little bit does change the aesthetics.
You know what? I was actually thinking about that on the Orion. I was messing around with this on a meeting today, and I didn't close it all the way. And let's see if it's hard to get it to stay, but that, I mean, it'd be a totally different knife. You know, the blade profile would be different, but to fill that out so that the blade was that tall.
Yeah.
It does look pretty cool. That'd be a tall.
Again, it would change. It would change the total profile of the knife, though. So.
Yeah.
Nah, forget the XL Recon 1. You need the FM 1. And I'm saying that as a guy who loves XL knives.
Did you say Sexl?
I did.
I heard.
That's how passionate I am about this FM 1.
Sex XL.
Like it so much, bro. Fuck it.
Speaking of big knives and new knives, that guy came in.
It came in.
Yeah.
And you were sharing some. Where'd that go?
Oh, well, nobody was picking it up, so I stopped sharing it. But
Sorry.
Peter Carey Roadster.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
You did get the blue black one's a good one anyway.
It's a little bit thicker, and on the subject of polished G10, smooth G10, and heavy stonewash. If that'll fucking focus. God damn it. Okay, well, whatever.
It's nice looking though.
Yeah, hand rubbed blade.
Did your boyfriend Terzola design that?
No, this was Peter Carey. Peter Carey, who's had
your other boyfriend.
Yeah, arguably more influence on me even than Bob has.
Okay. He's husband status.
He pulled this from his table in Texas for me, actually.
Oh, nice.
So I'm very excited to have this because it came directly from him. So
go with that new aluminum one for half the price, though. If you're gonna do the buckhorn Yoda,
Napster Ninja. That's XL1 should be the next generation Corvette. What? Corvette? What?
You know,
straight, Shane, you know it.
I actually have some.
You're lucky he started talking
On a Where is it? Is it on my updates? I got this to share. I got a really cool email today.
Oh yeah.
I'll sign up for the Mangana Steel newsletter.
Yes.
Look at that. Aurelia update.
It gets the white glove treatment.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
Oh, oh, oh.
oh. Sign up for the newsletter.
That's
I want
all you
people to sign up for the newsletter so they can read it. Sign up for the newsletter. Whoop. Also, Mangana Steel is going to be a Blade show.
Yeah.
We can talk about this stuff, but I want you guys to go sign up for the newsletter.
Yes.
I don't, and that's the thing with me. You don't get bombarded. I send out one email a month.
Nah, you really don't.
Round
You really
pod.
don't. I can attest to that.
Like,
Teardrop with every knife.
that drives me nuts. By the way, you sign up for some of these people's like newsletters, and they're literally sending you stuff like 2-3 times a week, or like every single week. Like,
you know what your site doesn't do that a lot of other sites do that's really annoying is you sign up for the newsletter, and then every single time that you visit the site,
oh
it
yeah,
comes up. So sign up for it. It's like I'm already signed up. Like traditional pocket knives. Austin, love you, dude, but that part of your website is effing annoying.
dude, I hate.
I think Arcane.co does it too.
Dude, I hate those pop-ups in any
White
scenario.
Mountain Knives does it too, I think.
Yeah, man. And I get it. It's all about like customer retention and ensuring like you get sales and all of that stuff. But like,
Hey, I don't know who that is.
I hate it.
Is that? Wait, I don't know Voodoo K. Okay. Real quick, Craig. I have big hands, and this is it's a big. The FM1's big.
Yeah, Maddie wears like a double XL size glove.
I really don't like you threatening Carl like that.
For example, here's
Watch where you're sticking that thing, man.
I don't kill Carl. I'm trying to save Carl. You, on the other hand, are quite an expert in disposing of the Carl.
I literally have. I mean, last time we saw him, he was still alive. I don't know why everybody thinks he's not.
Narchar, that is awesome of you to put that out there.
That is nice, yeah.
Absolutely.
We didn't get to do a Mental Health Monday this week, but hopefully someday we will again. But Narchar, that is awesome. The Caldoni one's cool. It's definitely a different style. Every now and again, I forgot what it's called, but one of my cold steel grails shows up, but not very often. What's it called?
Ooh, Sharif.
Yeah.
What?
It just kind of dawned on me recently how to do it.
Do what?
It's in the private chat for the live stream.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get some drink.
Steve's
Play it.
taking a turn.
Oh, when I get back, I got a P and Dubs video to play.
Oh, awesome. He has some. I'll pull them up in a second once I find this cold steel sword. Although it's not necessarily a sword, I just can't remember the name of it all of a sudden.
Cold Steel made another sword?
They've made so many swords, Sharif.
I mean, I know, but it's kind of like funny that they made another one.
This it's kind of a sword, but not really a sword, but it's old. Like, they haven't made this in years. Like, I think they stopped making it before I really got into knives. I don't remember what it's called now. I usually remember it when I see it show up, and it's very rare.
Oh man, what was it? What was I just looking? Oh, you reminded me. Winter Blade Co. like posted up a ridiculous thing today.
Oh yeah, the spike saber, whatever they called it.
He called it the lightsaber.
Lightsaber, yeah.
Like I appreciate the ingenuity, but I see no purpose to that thing. And that's part of what makes it cool, but kind of ridiculous also at the same time.
Heck yeah, Josephus. Everyone, make sure you sub to Josephus. I had his link up. There's the video he wanted people to watch. Not the Warcraft. It's old. Oh.
I mean, if it was a recent post, it should be towards the top, shouldn't it?
Hey, Sharif.
What's up?
I love it. What is it called, though? I'm still looking. I might not have an answer until like Wednesday.
Yeah.
But I won't sleep until I get that answer. What was it called? What was it called, Sharif?
I don't have the faintest clue, if I'm honest. I don't really know Cold Steel. I have my Mayhem, and that's kind of where I started and finished with Cold Steel.
Craig, it's kind of like a... Best way to describe it, I think, is like a long triangle.
It could be like a Kiradashi if it's a triangle.
Not a Kiradashi. A Kiradashi?
Little dashy. Little cute dashy.
It's bugging me.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to mount my Mayhem in my Pew Pew safe, but in the open position. So I can literally just grab it and go to town with it.
You could put it like in a... On Facebook, there's a guy who carries his Espada XL every day, and he made a sheath for it. And when he pulls it out of the sheath, it automatically deploys.
Oh, I think I've seen that guy.
It's kind of cool.
It's kind of badass.
But you can get something like that just mounted where it's just tucked in and when you need it, but it's got enough handle where you can easily grab it. You're not gonna like, you don't have to flip anything open or anything.
Yeah.
You just grab it. I'll try to put that picture too.
Like the door of my Pew Pew safe has got like a magnetic kind of method for like mounting things. So if you wanted to have like a Pew Pew there, you could. But I have other like things stored there. So I thought it would be really cool just to have the Mayhem like sitting there like tipped down but already deployed. So I could just grab it and use it if I needed to, you know?
My bad, Severn. Here you go. I also made you a mod, but there you go. Go subscribe to Sever7 as well.
Can't talk about swords.
About the ultimate.
The ultimate. And it's not called the Cicada either. Yeah, that sword is cool.
I still can't believe they figured out where to get that from, for God's sakes.
That one?
Yeah.
It was made for him.
Yeah.
It's a custom.
But like, where and how? Like, how do you even approach a custom maker to make that? You know what I mean? Like,
I was like, hey, I need this. And they were like, okay. And then it got to Stevie late because the steel was delayed.
yeah, that's a huge ass chunk of steel too.
Can I save this? Upload it?
Oh dang, that's a pretty dope sketch. This almost looks like Stevie, I'm not gonna lie.
That is the sword of omen. Give me sight beyond sight.
Yes.
He even made it so that it would light up with a button.
Yeah, which is even cooler. Like, what freaking custom maker knows how to do that? You know?
It's very special.
Dude, Maddie, look at my share screen.
Ooh,
Doesn't
yeah.
this look like Stevie?
Oh yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, who is this?
This literally just popped up in my like For You stuff on Instagram.
Joe.
And apparently this is from a page called Smokin' Sketches.
Oh.
You know, and it's just people like little sketches of him. I have no idea who this person is, but like I saw it and I was like, what the hell? That's literally Stevie.
Very close.
That looks like Stevie.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was pretty awesome. Yeah, granted the beard is a little short, but dude,
Wow, yeah.
it's pretty sick.
He's a glizzy gobbler that's Mattisfaction, gobbling them glizzies to his satisfaction.
Why was that today?
He's a glizzy gobbler that's Mattisfaction, gobbling them glizzies to his satisfaction.
I'm gonna
Guy's like, bro, I just need 5 on pump 10.
okay. That B&W has a good singing voice,
Yes, he does.
but yeah, that's awesome.
Paul, go back like 4 years and look at my itty bitty beard.
I am a glizzy gobbler. I had hot dogs today. I shared with Isaiah
The whole thing.
the whole thing. Well, I call them hot dog rollies because I put them in these little tortillas, roll them up with a little bit of mustard. He actually, like when I give him a hot dog in a bun, he takes it out of the bun and doesn't eat the bun. But with that, he'll eat the whole thing.
Let's not rekindle this rivalry.
That's what they do.
Just know, Shane, I'm harder than you. I'm 67 HRC in this bitch.
Yeah, Shane, you watch out. You go over there and eat your brownie bites. Sharif will have already devoured a whole Detroit appetizer pizza. You really want to come for that heat? Not you.
You don't want to come for that hot honey, Shane, man.
Remember, where there's smoke, there's fire.
I'm surprised you even know about Bluefield Hills. That's awesome.
All about the hardness. Thank you, Zach.
Oh man.
You. Oh, Joe. Yes, I was waiting for. I need to share. Joe has a couple of things he's working on. Here's this one.
Tank.
He's got his tank jank.
Oh, dang. That's
Isn't
pretty
it-
dope.
This one's got some Ultim wheels under there.
That's freaking sick.
I mean, he took Jank to a whole new level. Like, you couldn't put this in your pocket, but like, now there's intricate pieces involved and stuff.
No, dude, that's total desktop jank.
It's awesome.
Hell yeah.
And no one is making something. This is totally unique. This looks like it's going to be a piece or something.
That's the one that
Ooh,
opens up,
that's
right?
the dude, Joe.
It's a
I want
box. That's right.
that is fucking sick.
This is the kind of piece that needs to go to like Stevie or Sharif.
Dude,
That's right. Yeah.
that is fucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wicked,
Little
dude.
teeny-
Holy crap, man.
looks like brass knobs.
Yeah, dude. Even the choice of like the black, red, and yellow is like,
Definitely fits the era.
yeah, exactly. Fucking shade.
What she'd say.
You can pocket that big tank if you're hard enough.
Honestly, Derek, I don't know Bloomfield Hills like at all. I was more of a St. Clair Shores, Harper Woods, Roseville, freaking Royal Oak, downtown Detroit, Windsor kind of guy.
Yeah, Sharif ain't from the hood, yo. He's
Yeah.
from
Here's another short beard, Stevie. The time I was on the news.
I also found that Cold Steel was talking about. Oh, what were we on the news for? Good night, Bama.
They totally edited my appearance. My daughter's school, elementary school at the time, their treasurer embezzled like hundreds of thousands of dollars and got caught.
Oh, dang.
And it was a big thing. And the school like tried covering it up or something. And parents that were waiting for their kids, the news crew showed up. And I hadn't heard all about it, and they were telling me about it. I'm like, that's a bunch of bullshit. She's like, oh, can you not curse? And I'm like, that's how I talk.
That's how I talk.
Deal with it. Oh. Derek, I don't believe so. I didn't go to a ton of concerts growing up. It was mostly what the I think I saw like the Four Tops, AC/DC, Metallica, and then I saw like some classical music stuff. Pavarotti when he was still alive. That's
Luciano?
yeah. But then all the other shit that I did was like underground, like raves or like downtown Detroit, like, you know, punk rock venue kind of shit, you know.
I love that Shane. He just has to be in a rivalry with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Rivalry? I just said that like a child. I was in B's live today, and he said, Matty, I was scrolling through and I saw a thumbnail, and Stevie's got your face on a pillow and he's sleeping on. What the heck are you guys doing over there?
We're having all the fun over here. What about you, dog?
I made people jump scare last night. I pulled out the pillow. Like, it genuinely scared me.
By the way, I found that the knife. So Craig, if you're watching, it's called the Corsican.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that at all.
Jay, that's kind of close.
This thing, the way it looks and everything, it's different than everything else out there. It's awesome. But it's discontinued. It's been for a long time. But it's like French, so Meursault is here off the Isle of Corsica. Isn't that where the Three Musketeers would hang out for a while? But yeah, this thing is... I think it's so cool.
It's a wild looking blade, man.
I think that's why I like it. It's different and unique.
Yeah.
And they don't go for sale very often.
You know what sword I would love to have? You've never seen its equal.
Ah. That makes sense. That makes
Roman!
sense. Hey!
I was thinking about you the other
Hey,
day.
Roman.
What
We
up,
gotta
Roman?
catch up, man. I
So
have
what were those,
been...
Stevie?
Huh?
What swords were those?
From
Princess Bride, dude.
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that the ones that
Yeah.
Ego fought with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
The six-finger man returned in demand, but for half the pay.
The one on the left was his.
Okay, there's that's the actual gizmo.
Oh, jeez.
he went from cute to that's nightmare stuff.
Roman, we
Awesome.
gotta catch up, man. I've been out of town, I've been sick, and I've been busy, so I apologize. But things are moving, and we got some
There's
new stuff to work on, Roman.
I
Who's
know.
that?
I would like to send Roman a thing if he's looking for work. You killed my father.
you didn't fall.
See, Kyle, that's what I'm saying. Like Gizmo, they don't pose him or anything. They
Yeah,
just-
they didn't even prop
Man,
him
I
up.
was at the Museum of Mopop, Museum of Pop Culture in Seattle, and it was the Science Fiction Week or something.
Still
Oh,
doesn't explain why they didn't prop him up. Give him at least a little bit of respect.
Shane, what? Ooh, Craig, you gotta have a sword. I mean, I have a cold steel sword right here.
I don't know why, but I've never really had a desire to have a sword.
You should, Sharif.
I want to get a Hattori Hanzo.
Good night, Joe. Those tank janks are awesome.
Any night, Jizabella.
They killed Gizmo, you bastards.
You bastards! Hey, Todd. While I'm in Denver next week, I'm trying to go to. I've been told we have an unconfirmed reservation, is what he said, to get into Casa Bonita. I think it's called
Oh,
the South Park restaurant in Denver.
Casa Bonita, Casa Bonita.
Yeah, I'm going to be in Denver. I'll be in Aspen also next week.
Shane, I think you would like Princess Bride.
In my opinion, it's hard to say I have an all-time favorite, but I would say it's up there. And Princess Bride, in my opinion, might be the perfect movie. Like, I don't think it's well written, it's well acted, It's family friendly. It literally has everything: kissing, fighting. It's got Fred Savage. It's got Andre the Giant. But it's got rodents of unusual size. I think that Princess Bride is, and it stands up. When did that movie come out? Like 88 or something? And it's still, like, it's not dated. Like, it's in my opinion, is closer to being a perfect movie. ROTS's 86 is when it came out. Wow. Okay.
This is a fancy Mexican restaurant. Wow.
I don't think I've actually ever looked at pictures of the real Casa Bonita.
Shane, I thought it was a chick flick, and then Katie made me watch it. It's not a
Oh,
chick
no, not at all.
But it's not. Sheree, look at this. This is part of it in there. But then, like, look at this stuff.
Jeez, it's even crazier than South Park made it seem.
Yeah, and there's like South Park stuff in there. But
Oh,
you don't expect like a whole lagoon in the middle of it.
Dang.
They have a little gift shop. But like the outside is crazier. Oh, that's the inside.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen all this. That's the inside.
I didn't think it was like this at all.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I really want to go eat there now.
Wallace Shawn, I think, is what you're thinking of, Narchar.
Seems like it's like a whole town in there.
Yeah.
A lot of Easter eggs going on in there. A stage for something.
Ooh, those look tasty.
Yeah. I mean, the food from the pictures, they look pretty good. But the atmosphere is definitely 10 out of 10, looks like.
Yeah. Very much so.
I think it seems like they put on shows or something during it. Like these guys are playing guitar.
Derek, Denver. It's owned by Trey Parker and Matt Cool now.
Meatballs and
Oh, they actually own it.
Yeah, they bought it.
Dude, that's incredible.
It's a place. I don't know if I have the lore of it completely memorized, but if I'm not mistaken, it's a place that they loved going to, and it was going out of business or something, and they decided to buy it and turn it into what it is now.
Dude.
You gotta film it, Stevie. This seems like it's like a whole little market square in one. I mean, look at all that. That's nuts.
Dude, speaking of Trey Parker and Matt Stone, Stevie, you probably have heard this story before, but stop me if you have. But apparently Matt and Trey went to their first like award show ceremony.
On acid.
Yeah, completely blown out on acid.
Yeah.
And like when you rewatch the interviews, I just found out about this. It completely changes their entire behavior. Like,
oh yeah.
It's awesome. I couldn't imagine tripping and going to like an awards gala, like on any level.
I think it was like maybe it was like the MTV Video Music Awards or something. Or,
yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, dude, I love those guys. Those guys are the perfect, like, they're the perfect balance of like all that is absurd in our in pop culture. They're not on one side or the other. They just point out all the hypocrisy and absurdness of everything. Like I love did you guys see the Streaming Wars special?
No.
Yeah, and then the one, I don't know if it's the same one or not, but where there's the multiverse or whatever one it was, where Cartman is the head of Disney, and everything is rewrite it, put a black chick in it, make it gay.
Oh man.
You too, Roman.
Yeah, glad to see you too, man.
I haven't heard
Eric,
about.
You're way behind. That was the Sword of Omens.
I haven't heard about this one, so I think maybe if I have Roman get this one added, I can get that one going.
You got some genuine mustard stains on it too.
No, that
Did
one
Did someone spill their apple juice on it?
maybe they're trying to have awesome dreams. Jealous.
Troy, the Kenny Cheesin episode is so good, dude. He ends up in heavy metal. South Park it's so it's had its dips for sure. But they've pretty much stayed on. They're just, it's so out there, so goofy. I just cereal. Man Bear Pig is a cryptid. That Al Gore, and when they get into something, they like they drive it into the ground. Like, you know, they beat it with an absolute dead horse until it's.
I always like I watched it when it first started. So like the
Lord.
the Hank, the Pooh, Christmas Pooh.
Yeah, Mr. Hanky, the Christmas
Mr. Hanky.
Yeah,
and then they had a video game for the Nintendo 64 that was like GoldenEye, but it was South Park.
Yeah,
dude.
One of the rules was you couldn't be Starvin' Marvin because he was like Odd Job, super short. But I was always that guy that was missing an arm or whatever. I forgot his name because every time you hit him with a P-ball, he would go, "Ow, my arm."
Ow. That's Ned.
Yeah. But it's had that little robot voice. You just always go, "Ow, my arm."
Right, Forrest.
Game.
The funny thing. So for years, you know, they had the black character. His name was Token, right? But then years later went by, and it turns out that his name was Tolkien. His parents were big Lord of the Rings fan. He's like, "You thought my name was Token this entire time?" He's like, "Why?" He's like, "Well, you're the only black kid here." He's like, "No, my name is Tolkien." They just switched it up after, you know, being on the air for 20 years. Butter's Bottom Bitches is hilarious too.
Dude, you know the thing that makes South Park amazing is like I used to be a big Family Guy fan, but I cannot stand going back and watching Family Guy anymore. Like it's intolerable for some reason.
They shit on Family Guy.
Yeah, dude. I
like it. I think it's still good, but
it's good, but the continuous replay value is not there. Whereas with like South Park, it is. You know.
Heck yes.
I'm watching behind the scenes stuff too. Like they have that documentary. I think it's called 6 Days to Air or something. But it shows like what it takes for them to actually get an episode on the air. That's dope, dude.
Stevie, real quick, can you show Roman the Orion?
Oh yeah,
because I think he did the cat for that, right, Sharif?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's seen it yet.
Yeah, Roman, look, there's the prototype. We're gonna change a few things. They took some liberties I didn't like. I don't know if you guys have golf in Ukraine.
Have you heard of a little company called Izod?
But there's the prototype, Roman.
You can tell there's some influence to that.
Oh, that's right. The
The gym.
prototype.
It's the prototype. It took me a second, but them gymps seem very familiar.
Yes, sir.
I'm like, from the kimono.
Yeah, it's like Kimono and Aurelia. So there's a little.
Gotta have them gymps.
Derek, I have no idea. I don't. When you license a knife, you don't really get to choose the price.
Yeah, you know.
I still don't know what you said the blade steel was going to be. But assuming it's probably S35, I'm guessing.
I hope so. I like S35.
This won't be a break the bank knife, that's for sure.
I hope not. Yeah, the prototype. I rock my eyes on with my barks.
I really want to experience this with the flipper tab, though.
Yeah, Roman, what do you think of the colors? I was like this part too, where like you have the drawing, and then Roman here did the CAD work, and now Stevie's holding a prototype, and then hopefully by the end of the year, like the real thing will be out. It's kind of a neat process.
Hopefully by Atlanta.
This is not going to be a $500 knife, Derek.
Oh,
You're tripping balls, bruh. You're tripping big time balls, bruh.
Oh, that's yeah.
Kaiser just went all out on a knife, like milling and everything, and it still wasn't even. It was close to 4, but not quite 4.
No, the only time you should be paying that much for a Chinese-made knife is if it's
Getting 2 of them.
like, yeah, like it's got to have the fanciest materials like Damas steel and Damascus and all of that shit, or it has to be a production version of a custom that you will never be able to get any other way, possibly. But it still has to be well made, you know? It can't just be a designer name slapped on a piece of garbage.
It can come in a tin with cool artwork on it.
Yeah.
I don't know how much theirs was.
I don't know.
Stevie liked that the MC knife though.
I thought the Excalibur was up there. I thought it was like 350 plus, man.
No, it really wasn't that expensive. I forget what it was, but when Work Knife Balance told me what he paid for it, I was very surprised.
Well, let's see.
It wasn't $300.
Dude, no. Okay, so if you go for, let's see, on the website, if you went for the Excalibur full DLC with the Damascus pivot collar and Vanex steel, you were looking at $429. And they're saying that it's going to be $500 when it's fully in production.
I forget exactly which one Work Knife Balance had, but he didn't pay $300. It wasn't even $300.
Oh wow! Because yeah, everyone on their website, like they start at $400, and that is not a $400 knife by any means.
It's not a $400. So I think maybe like the early pre-orders or something had a special price.
Yeah.
That was my first, my second Kunwu that I handled. I would never own the knife, but I mean, look, like Kunwu or not, the
Is-
milling work that was done on it was pretty amazing. And for what it is, it's yes, it is an integral.
And Josephus, this guy, he's kind of an a-hole. Wants to start fights with people named Reef.
I mean, he's just a softie, you know? That's all you really need to know about him.
Josephus.
He ain't from the streets of Detroit.
No, not one bit.
This guy, he's one of our dudes that's making some sheathed knives. And as you can see, here's some of them. This one just got finished. I think Kyle still has that, or maybe he shipped it off by now. Polished Fordite. Yeah, Shane is he's out there cranking them out. He's making them at night.
He's certainly cranking something.
Dog.
But he might have some available right now. But I think he has some coming for sure.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
sells
there's
that.
some that just got sent out. Are you
This is-
sure, Brian? I could have sworn he said he didn't even pay $300 for it.
I totally would rock a prick.
Shane. There you go, Josephus. This is the edgy American Blades bad fucking camp knife.
Gareth!
What up, Karen?
Oh yeah, Josephus. If you're looking for a cool knife, hit up this dude. Shane is kicking
My-
butt out there.
My thug is having its scales done by Brian F.
Oh, okay. Roman, send me your information on Microsoft Teams, and I will set up an account.
Stars and Stripes reach out. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
For me,
great.
though, I like to support the homies. So if I have a friend making stuff, I believe I just got on Shane's books the other night.
I sent Shane a message, a screen capture of his avatar for Facebook and Instagram. And like, the fact that you have this off center really bugs me. You need to fix it.
YouTube, you did the whole first hour. We were talking urban legends, ghost stories,
Yeah.
conspiracies. We started
Yeah.
off strong.
And Maddie had to be like, I don't care what you guys eat. And then it just
What? I saw it. I saw it today. Cigar cutter knives. Ooh.
I
know.
didn't-
I thought about designing one, but there is one that's really, really highly regarded out there. It's a French one. I can't remember its name right now, but they have like tons of handle and blade variation.
called the hon, hon,
They should make a knife and just call it that.
How would you spell it?
I pre-ordered the
It's called the hamburger.
the hamburger.
How about that?
Hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
The hamburger.
Sharif, come on. You gotta make a knife like that. Name it
The
that.
hamburger.
Ooh, I found it.
Sharif, I would like to buy a hamburger. French. Hold up.
Oh, here it is. Check out my share screen. This is the cigar cutter knife. Lefi Lame, if I'm remembering how to pronounce it correctly, but I'll drop a link.
That's what
Are
Josephus.
those pretty high end?
They have affordable to high end, so you can.
So that's
Yeah.
so. You guys heard me talk. Some of you guys might know my old boss Joe that I had for years, who's not my boss anymore. But he's the one that had me order all the Bradford Guardians and all the river or the Hidden Canyons, and I've slowly got him into knives over the years. And he's a guy that all the high end stuff works. Like if you say it's high end and you charge a lot of money for it, Joe's the type of guy who's like, I have to have it. It's expensive. It must be good. I have to have it.
Yeah.
So he lives in Alpharetta, which is technically where Blade Show is. And he's going to meet me on Sunday at the show, and he wants to pick up something. And if there's any variants like that at Blade Show,
Yeah.
he's a big cigar guy. Big cigar guy.
Oh, then it'll go gaga over something like this. Then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Oh, and who was the other guy? There was another maker. I'm trying to remember his name, but he would make cigar cutters. And let's say the body of it would be Ultemp, and then he would have a V blade that would be made out of Damascus, and those little things were like $400 or $500. I'm trying to. I think Urban EDC, of course, sold them at some point. Let me see if I can find it. But I know that guy still makes those things. Yeah, there's the Red Horse one, but I think it was Griftworks.
Oh.
Or no, maybe it was Carver. I think it was, yeah, it's Carver. This is the one I was just thinking of.
You know who I think he would really gravitate towards if he saw them in person is like a Keenison.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like a full dress Keenison.
Oh yeah.
It's not the bullpup, is it?
It's one of them. The Alpha Pup.
Alpha, yeah, whatever it is. I really think if I were to show him one of those, he would be. Knowing him, I think it's a Keenison that I'm going to try to get him to buy.
Yeah, dude.
Is that
This
the
was
one
the.
Eight Steels welded together?
What's that?
I was asking Toyota, sorry.
Okay.
I wanted to talk over you, though.
Yeah. The one you're thinking of, Stevie, he hasn't made too many of them lately.
No, go back up. It's that one right there, the middle. No, you don't know where I'm looking.
This one?
No, down. Stay in the middle. Stay in the middle, right there.
Yeah, this is the one I was looking for, but I was looking for one of the full dress ones.
They have he has a bigger full size version of that.
Yeah. But that's what I was saying. He hasn't made that pattern in a while.
No, okay. Next one. Go right.
Oh, nope. No,
That
one. This one?
Yes, it's that blade shape one.
Oh, don't you?
Not that variant. What's it called?
This one is the. He doesn't actually say.
It's that one though, not that specific style, but it's that model.
I thought you were talking about this one.
No, non-flipper.
Because this is the alpha pup.
Let me see if I can find it.
And he used to do a lot of really wild combos with it. I'm really excited for this, actually. This is more my speed from them.
Is that the collab with Something Obscene Company?
I don't think so. I think this is an in-house design.
Okay.
But the blade shape is pretty awesome.
Also, YouTube, you were pretty interested in the paranormal conspiracy stuff. What you got? I think you're itching to say something. So what you got?
Where is the old sexy shit he used to make, man? God, he posts way too much, man. I'm barely going back in time and or I've gone back through a lot and I'm barely in November.
Remember the 5th of November. The gunpowder, treason, and plot.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty wicked.
Freaking superconductor and copper sandmine. Ugh.
I'll give you $1 if you buy it for me.
I think I'm gonna need about 4,999 more.
Oh, my statement was a statement of just as is. There was no room for negotiating.
There you go, Stevie. This one.
Yeah.
This one is called the Stray 2.0.
So Steve Clare has had a full dress Keennison custom. It was like a $6,000 freaking item.
Yeah, I think it was one of those strays, if I'm not mistaken.
It was a stray. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I started, but I haven't gotten more into it yet.
Yeah, the alphas were never really my blade shape, but it was always the crazy combos he did. But I've been digging this thing a lot. The Bull Terrier. That one's kind of been speaking to me lately.
Sharif, do you have $950?
Yes, but not to spend. Why?
Didn't you say keep you updated if one of these show up?
Oh, I saw that. That's way too much money.
But someone's gonna spend it.
Oh,
Dude, I'm pretty sure that's the one that I saw listed on freaking eBay for double that price too.
I'll just
so music portal. When I Google search just that, or YouTube search Otto Scorzeni Deathbed Confession, nothing specifically comes up on that. There are shocking bedside confessions, deathbed confessions, but can you point me to a specific video? Oh, there it is. The Führer's Commando documentary? What is this? If you got a link, toss it in there.
Shane calling me out for being late, even though he was late. Commenting on Kyle's comment. You're just throwing punches, and they're just missing. Just a whoop, whoop.
You gotta land flush.
Sorry, Kyle. I was looking at what I was scrolling through, man. I can't scroll and search and read chat at the same time. I barely read chat as it is. Oh man.
Who is Otter? I'll be
Between Maddie and Sharif, I would say Maddie's a little bit odder than Sharif is.
I would agree.
I definitely would agree.
You know, Maddie.
He's a glizzy gobbler that's Mattisfaction, gobbling them glizzies to his satisfaction.
So good, dude.
I love it.
Hi, my name is Stevie, and I love rocks.
Thanks, God.
This one.
Appreciate it.
P&W put up some cool stuff on your guys' round table.
I just got that one. This one.
Me too, Shane.
I'm gonna use these that I got a bunch of pens from him, but these are going to end up being honey bucket giveaways.
Sick.
When we can hit the 5 or 6 cliche troll comments, and I do a giveaway.
When we hit the 5 names.
God, after someone made the Gandalf comment, then they said, bro is in the Lord of the Onion Rings.
Yes. What are the onion rings?
Lord of the Onion Rings.
Oh, he's got another slingshot. That's cool. He's picking these primo ones that look really cool. If you have any Harry Potter fans, there's one, and then he had another one. But he's using that mica, and he said that's really hard to carve.
My mica pen is my truck pen.
They are super cool, and he's got these crazy crooked pens.
Those are odd.
Would have been good for the honey
Yeah.
bucket.
And you can get some of his
A hot dog. Hot dog. I'm a hot dogs. I have mine around here somewhere. One of them. I don't see it though. But that's a glizzy.
Robin Good honey bucket pens. Beans.
What? Only one way to find out, Shane.
I mean, they're definitely guaranteed at least to make one part of me hard, Shane.
Expecto less bitcho.
No pizza for Turban.
Today he was talking about he lost his job, so I hope he gets another one real quick.
Oh shit!
He had a couple. Doesn't he have 2 jobs though?
He was working at Lowe's, he said, and then he started another one, and he was working the other one more.
It was like a property management or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that sucks. Did he lose it, or did he get fired because he sucks?
I forgot what he said. He didn't say fired. He said he was let go, but it was.
I could see someone walking into Lowe's, like, you got a project you're working on? Like, yeah, I'm here to pick up this, and that. Yeah, you shouldn't do it like that. You should do it like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess, I mean, you could do it like that if you want to do it bad.
Just negging all the customers into buying the shit he likes.
I give that.
wood for my deck. No, you don't. You don't. No. Here's how you're gonna build it.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's the worst. People steal your lunch out of the fridge.
Give Urban a lot of shit, but shout out to Jason. He's a good dude.
Urban is a good dude.
For sure.
Did you ever see the Friends episode where Ross talks about the ultimate Thanksgiving leftover sandwich that he makes every year? And he brought it to work with him. And then someone ate it, even though it had his name on it.
Yep.
Ate it. And he's like, I can't believe you ate my sandwich. He's like, well, there might still be some left in the garbage. He's like, you didn't even eat the whole thing?
How do you get assistant on here?
How many of you trying that now? You know, if I would have known about PW way back when, Zoe got bit by the Harry Potter bug when she was in middle school, and like got really, really, really into it. Her and her friend Kaylin, her friend who's staying over right now, actually.
Lumos.
Kaylin's. Some of you guys might remember. Her friend lived with us for like 2 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What did you just do?
Lumos. Well, now I just look like an idiot. Lumos.
You just say that to your phone?
I went into Bixby. I did it. But
Lumos.
yeah, listening. Does it turn it off? Lumos.
The flashlight is on.
Okay, cool.
Maybe try D-Lumos.
Lumos.
On Lumos.
Okay, here's
Lumos.
online. Take a look.
What causes high blood pressure? Stupid phone. I'm on a diet.
Freaking AI, man. So smart.
I see you're trying Harry Potter spells, but try this instead. Stop eating so much greasy food.
We bought Zoe looking for like unique gifts. We went on eBay and there was someone selling like tickets to get into Hogwarts. Like you got like a letter that would be delivered one day, and then they would send stuff in the mail the next day. And I don't know all the details of it, but it was all Harry Potter related stuff. And on the list of things you had to bring to Hogwarts was a wand, and I got her a custom hand carved wand in like a big box and everything.
Nice. Dude, that's sick, man. Like,
Look. Okay, I'll try it. Hey, Bixby. Lumos. Although I think I have Bixby off. Here, I'll open Bixby. Look.
What the fuck is Bixby?
The assistant.
it's Samsung's version of like
Lumos.
like speaking to Google.
Oh.
Nope.
Bixby. Open Pornhub.
Oh, try it. Here, do it.
Bixby. Open Pornhub. BBC.
I couldn't find that on your device, but this is what I found online.
Bixby.
It's not listening right now. They feature porn videos. But see, Kyle, I didn't push no buttons. Kyle sending nudes by owl. Isn't it a hoot?
God.
Oh,
I would love if that was true. Like, imagine a real world where Kyle's actually doing that.
hey, good day, Josh.
Hi, Bixby.
Hey, what up, Josh Worth?
Nope. Nope.
You know, I was going back through my first live, and Josh was on. Josh was in the comments for the first
Good
live.
night, Josh. Sorry. Knox? Okay, let me try that.
I've never heard of this Bixby.
Lupus.
I've never had a Samsung phone though.
Oh,
Knox.
I couldn't find that on your device, but this is what I found online.
Oh, I'll put KNOX. Maybe if I type it. NOX. That just turns off the whole phone. I think Troy's trying to prank us.
that's hilarious.
You just fell for it.
Basically, Kyle.
It gave me a warning. It said, see, it says, "Are you sure? Power off, reboot."
Dang.
I ordered a.
I would have just got us in so much trouble if I said what I was going to say.
What were you gonna say?
I was going to say Bixby.
Wait, hang on. Let me get it open.
I haven't.
Safest way to send anthrax to the White House.
Close, close, close.
Oh my god.
Did it? As it goes, the authorities are on their way.
I thought you were going to say something completely different.
Roast or something like pull up wieners, but no. Stevie just went full on exactly terrorist threat.
And you thought I was going to say something gay or about schlongs. And you're like, no, here you go. Like you were willingly participating in it.
I'm fine with that, but
Draw the line at terroristic threats against the president.
yes.
I put in the private chat what I thought you were going to say, Stevie.
Can you send messages through Bixby? Send message to Katie Holly that says, "Hi, cunt."
Give messages permission to continue.
Send.
It says I have to allow permission. It already has permission. Why are you asking? Did I send it? I don't know if it sent. It did not send.
Yeah, blue, exactly.
Creepy TikTok videos.
Josh, it was
No,
it was
I'm surrounded by knives.
I think it was January 2022. So just over 3 years ago. Who was the other person? Actually, the live was me, Maddie, and Brandon Thrasher.
The Thrash Man. He's the Thrash Man.
Yeah, dude.
The manliest man that ever did manly. Brandon Thrasher was a freaking fire jumper, like all over the freaking world, and fought fires in Brazil and Portugal and in Europe. And
It's fucking insane.
come on in, let's chitty just chatter.
It was a night.
Who's the Thrash Man? Brandon Thrasher. He's Weekend Warrior now. But his real name is Brandon Thrasher. He's a
Which is
fellow.
one of the cooler names I've ever heard.
Yeah, when I first started talking to him, I'm like, bro, I don't know how you came up with Brandon Thrasher, but that's dope, dude. But he's like, that's me. He's like, I am Brandon Thrasher.
He's still with us. He just
I know,
isn't on YouTube too much.
Yeah, he's got a channel. He does different things. He's one of my douche brothers.
Go to the owl, Joe.
Stevie, I felt that way when I met a dude who I later became friends with in design school, whose name was Rich Overcash. It was literally his birth name, Richard Overcash.
Ben Dover bitch.
You guys gotta bring it. I need a hand job again.
Did Anita Handjob really ever leave, though?
Derek, I'm going to show you something. Take you back.
Don't give him ideas. Robbie Butt.
I'm going to bring you back a little ways to back in the day. Lefty EDC. I have to keep scrolling. This was we haven't done it since, it's been almost 3 years. Eliza Douche Crew rides again. Look how long ago that is. I'm holding up a Tempest. But there's a couple of douche bros lives. There's the Eliza Douche Crew. There's a handful. That was the first one that we did together as the Douche Crew.
It's got a handful.
Lefty, me, Brandon Thrasher, and Chris Grady.
That shit would actually sell.
That's going back almost 4 years, Derek.
I want a chia pet of Lancelot Leather then, just to go straight down in the back.
I've talked about it a lot, but so this was actually right here. My very first appearance on YouTube was, I didn't have a channel yet. 10/7/2021.
What's up, bitches? Welcome to another episode of Lefty Live on this beautiful Thursday. I have a couple guests here with me. I got Jared from News Knives.
Bang.
And I got Stevie from Bang Woman on Instagram. You don't have a YouTube, do you?
Not a public one, no.
Okay.
Yeah. That seems like eons ago.
Times were simpler back then.
Yeah.
Less than 4 years and aging has not gone well.
All of us look way old. I mean, we are older, but all of us look a lot different. Never heard of her. She sounds hideous. Oh,
I'm trying to see.
holy moly! Is it really almost 1 o'clock?
Yeah.
This is how it's been for me the whole year, Stevie. That's why I'm blurred.
Your name's Blurry Face. Yeah, I guess so, right? Well, not the whole year. It's only half the year.
I ordered a new webcam. It's going to get here tomorrow.
What the heck?
Member berries. I remember.
Dude, the first my first YouTube appearance was deleted. Apparently I can't find it anymore.
Your first appearance?
Yeah.
Like before Knives?
Like no, before whatchamacallit, before like my channel, like before coming on here. I don't know if I can find it.
Enjoying these storms. That honey bucket's gonna take Stevie places. Not good places, but places.
Not good places.
I like that people are now starting to do selfies with honey buckets as they see it.
Yeah.
Sharp Guy did one. They're in Texas. They're not here. There's some in Colorado.
I didn't see Sharp Guys. I saw Joe Isabella sent me a funny one.
Yeah, Sharp Guy did one. What's cool is if you just type in honey bucket, though, you find it. But here, if you guys are in one of these states and you see a honey bucket, send it to Stevie. Washington, Oregon, California, Utah. So I'm going to find one at Blade Show West. Colorado, Texas, and Georgia. So all of you guys going to Blade Show. Either one of them. Try to find one. Why can't I scroll? Get your honey bucket selfie. Oh, you know what? We should have stickers made. And if anyone sends a selfie of a honey bucket, they get like a special sticker or something.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
That would be cool.
For those of you that haven't been to a Honey Bucket Live, there's also another track that dropped by Lungbone. This is the new Honey Bucket intro. I'm gonna play this.
Yeah.
Fire too. This is how every live from the Honey Bucket starts now.
Ear to ear.
My name is
Stevie.
Porta Potty Palace, Tony's taking flight. Said Stevie smoking up on this one fucking night. We the wisdom, flowing free. Honey Bucket Live is where he's gonna be. Honey Bucket, the smoke's in the air. Said Stevie's got the vibes and the chest got the flare. Wanna bucket, honey bucket, the smoke's in the air since like a flare. Chats go rob as the night gets late. Says Stevie's got the stories, even the trolls in the haze. Laughter in the bowl, that's what it's all about. Honey Bucket Live, they ain't fucking about.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Joe, that's a good idea, though.
Yeah.
Take a picture with a honey bucket. Gets 2 stickers in. One for you, one to tag the honey bucket with.
So, assuming, I don't want to just assume, so I will talk to him. No pressure, but I will talk to Lungbone and make sure that he's cool with it. But, This is in the thumbnail of the Honey Bucket Lives, but he did create this, and I could get these made up.
Hell yeah.
That would be cool.
It's so random. Nobody, like, why is there an airplane by a outhouse?
Oh, dang, conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Getting real, not to get dark, but like, never mind. Never mind. I don't want to say
What?
nothing.
What?
I don't want to say nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, Stevie owns a sport. The barnstormer. Got new Velcro usable depends.
Oh.
That'd be cool though. And you only get those stickers if you take a picture with the honey bucket.
Yeah, man.
How absurd is that?
I think it's freaking awesome.
It is. But again, how absurd is that?
That's the thing, like with our channels and stuff, these little things that turn into jokes grow and then they become a thing. And then it's just a fun thing.
Yeah.
I literally only went live from the honey bucket to give Gary. It was a joke for Gary. I did the live from the airport. Gary, the only thing Gary had to say was, "Is that a porta potty over there?" Like, yeah, there's a honey bucket over there.
And now look where we're at.
I also I took Honey Bucket for granted. It's a brand name, but around here, you don't call them an outhouse or a porta potty. You call them, even if it's not a honey bucket, you call it the honey bucket.
It's the Coca-Cola of
Yeah. It's the Kleenex, the Q-tip. Really, what you want is a cotton swab or a tissue.
A tissue.
A tissue. But people say I need a Kleenex, but Kleenex is a brand name.
But I like when our little things like grow and then they become this. Now we're gonna have stickers made so people can go take a selfie with a porta potty.
Yeah. Exactly. I got grown men sending me pictures of them smoking doobies at the porta potty. I'm like, we're emulating you.
I gotta take a picture of that porta potty real quick and send it to my friend. I get a sticker.
Hashtag influencer, hashtag gatekeepers.
Yeah.
You're not allowed in this community unless you take a picture of yourself with a honey bucket. No nice for you.
Absolutely, Derek. Stevie has unlocked a new kink.
Ain't
Kyle,
no
you ask this every time, man. No, it's allergies.
Nobody here is this kind of super fan though.
Oh, geez.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Kyle,
I was trying to
just in here.
I was trying to find Sharp Guy's picture, but People
there's
already
a honey
people
bucket
speaking of it.
pin.
163 weeks ago.
Hold on, go down, Maddie. There was literally like a pin. Keep going. Keep going. Right there on the left.
Ooh. We need this, Stevie.
Wow.
That's sick.
That says Hanny Bucket, though.
Yeah.
Well, Honey Bucket is trademarked.
The official Honey Bucket Instagram put a little They have an official Instagram. What? Big Bird.
Wait. Did they had a selfie contest themselves? Scroll down. It was in the middle. Keep going.
Ace perform. Oh.
What if
Ooh.
what if I was able to get a sponsorship?
You should. I mean,
What would that be?
somebody could have won $1,000. All right, we need to get Stevie a Honey Bucket sponsorship.
Yep.
They'll sponsor me just as soon as Monster sponsors you.
No, but dude, you literally do a weekly live stream outside of one of their porta potties. Like that should at least get you, like $100 a month or something like that. Come on.
This reel is exactly Stevie. A honey bucket UFO taking off into space with Bigfoot checking it out with binoculars.
What?
Stevie naturally gravitated to a brand that shared his values, even though he had no idea.
This reel is exactly everything you're about right now. If you could put a honey bucket anywhere.
That's a real thing?
This is the official Honey Bucket Instagram. Everyone should follow.
I never even thought to.
This is amazing. It's Bigfoot watching one take off into space.
Wow.
All right, everyone. We need to get Stevie a Honey Bucket sponsorship. I mean, he could be handing out these kind of mugs.
They have a sling bag. Like if you go up, yeah, right there.
Ooh, toilet paper.
Whoever is their social media person, they're fucking amazing. Holy crap, dude.
Little poop squishies, toilet paper squishies. All of this they could send to Stevie, the official potty pooper.
I had no clue any of this was real.
This is amazing. Dude,
We need to get Stevie on this.
Stevie's getting the honey bucket.
Is this active or is like this old stuff?
Let's see, what's the newest one? This is Snow. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's one of the community honey buckets.
Look how majestic that is. Just 2 buckets chilling.
Oh my god.
The Honey Bucket Selfie Contest is back. This is from 94 weeks ago. So we need to bring this back.
Did you see the guy on the bottom left? Just like
See if you missed it.
I don't even do it for the fame and glory. I do it for the sheer love of the product.
watch the guy at the bottom left, all right? Watch the little chest fist bump.
This, though, is my favorite. That's Stevie. Everything about this.
Oh my god.
The majestic mountains in the background. Space. Honey Bucket going into space. And Bigfoot watching it leave.
Dude, Robo Stevo got it. You got Josephus Comedy got it. Honey Bucket Ambassador, Stevie.
Honey Bucket Ambassador.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, you have one of their little drink things?
Yeah, my sister got it for me for Christmas.
Oh, that's right. What's up, Robo Stevo? I'd put one in IKEA. Never been more proud of a brand. That's a hell of a marketing team.
What I was saying, Kyle.
It's meant to be. It's Stevie's calling. Everyone, we have a mission. We're going to start going to that official Instagram.
Hold on. I really don't want to be the face of Honey Bucket.
We're going to start tagging Stevie. You don't have to be the face, but if they give you some Honey Bucket swag to be like given away or something, that'd be freaking sweet.
Right? Dude, get some of those like squishy turds and toilet paper rolls. Do them as giveaways.
Everyone start tagging the official Honey Bucket site. Here, let me
Hold on.
Link. Tag Stevie and his YouTube channel in it. Don't be the face. Be the X. If anyone wants squishy turds, hit me up. Hashtag the SKFS. Do something squishy for someone. Good night, Todd.
Nighty night, Todd Word.
The bucket stops here. Hashtag Stevie says. Everyone, go follow the Honey Bucket Instagram. Start tagging them. Oh no, they're gonna have to deal with that part. Oh, stinging Roger. Oh, burn me fingers.
Oh yeah, no, that comes with it. You can't have one without the other.
Drop your problems in the bucket. Deep thoughts with Stevie. Drop your problems in the bucket. What's up, Constantine? We're just talking about porta potties and Stevie.
Hey, what's up, Constantine?
Let's check out their official shop. What do we got? How do we get to their merch page? What we offer. I don't see a merchandise page. They do have one in Salt Lake City, though. And in Georgia. Theirs is in Atlanta. I don't see a merch page, but I need to find it. Store?
Oh no. But fellers, I think we're gonna have to start wrapping this up here pretty soon.
Here we go. Before we do, look at all this Honey Bucket merch. You get a tank top for $20. There's the bottle.
Porta Potty Palace.
Get a truck towel. Accessories, art prints, hats, stickers.
Free downloads.
Yeah, what's in here?
Genius marketing.
Coloring pages. Everyone color your best picture and send it to Stevie.
In a self-addressed stamped envelope.
That
Wild.
It's so good.
Thank you, Mr. Yako. But if you want to wrap it, oh, that's awesome, Joe. Butts on things. But yes, I guess it is time to
Wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. Wrap this up. Let's wrap this up.
Oh,
That's gonna be our mission, though, gentlemen and ladies. If you're listening, tag Stevie, his YouTube channel, on the Honey Bucket official Instagram. Let's make this happen.
that'd be some shit.
That would be freaking sick.
And Shane, if you're still here, Sharif has a message for you.
Terrified. If you do, I will hunt you down. I've got big quads. I can find you.
Check yourself. Hyper jelly. And make sure you guys are subbed to Josephus. He put up that video. I'm gonna watch it here. And yeah, I mean, we can end it. You guys want to end it? Let's end it.
Yeah, I'm ready to call her an evening.
I'm hitting the wall myself.
Thanks everybody for hanging out.
He did say that, didn't he?
Boner, boner.
I'm making my ringtone. Motor, motor, motor.
Alrighty, mofos.
Katie calls.
Oh.
But everyone, good night. Zach, thanks for all the super chats and the membership. That was awesome.
Shout out to Zach.
He goes live on Sunday, and I think Big Red's back tomorrow night. SKO.
Oh, no shit.
Nice.
He might. I don't know.
Kinda Shiza.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Robo. My Aries is better than yours.
Love you, Kyle.
Oh, appreciate you, mofos.
Good night, everybody. And loot tomorrow as well. Good night, everybody.